Take football. Best running game on Madden, period, of all times, man. Nobody got a better running game than me. It's that simple.
Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line between the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions.
Let's go, man. Trying to get this game on the snap on my other league.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
So he in press. Yeah, we're going to do him like this. He's fucked up now.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Cover two.
No gain on the play there. Second down. 10 yards still left on second down.
Cover twos.
Stafford. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they have the football and will set up shop.
I didn't give him enough time to clear.
They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Heavy.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw here. Beathard going for it all. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go
okay, now I see what you got going on.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
They go back to Riddick. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but When you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to them, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Stafford. It's caught. Jones. He's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Jones now in motion left. In motion right is Jones. Now they try the right side here. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along and control the clock and control the ball. And that way, you often control the game.
So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. And the big tight end shifting around. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Wrapped up and driven down. David Irving in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. I was waiting for them to get there first because the momentum they carry from last week, unbelievable. They had a snowman, 8 sacks.
You were surprised that it took this long, and this isn't that long, truthfully. But here's the thing. If you've seen that on tape, your offensive line is going to have to ask for help. Tight end has to stay in. If you use a fullback, keep him in. Make sure you have extra people to try and keep your quarterback upright. Didn't work on that play.
But now Dallas gets set to take the field. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road. And
you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing.
Okay. Really don't matter then.
They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, Working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Down carry and an alley to run and taking it across midfield.
Come on, man.
Just shy of the 40. That
you got
good
going,
for
man.
19 and a first down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. A handoff to Fournette. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Cool.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out. Going up top. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He has that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Give to the fullback on the dive.
Why are we spreading out like that?
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most.
Why are we spreading out like that? I can't even.
He's dropped just inside the 20. A little second effort there, but couldn't find a whole lot of space.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Here's Beathard to throw. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw Beathard. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on. What y'all doing on the edge? Who the fuck's on the edge? Anza, what are you doing?
First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am. And you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation.
Come on, man.
2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Offense working with a 2nd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Bailey now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
I ain't got no speed, so I can't run by that shit.
And try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Riddick.
Come on, man.
Get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
No, what are y'all doing?
Fires one, but incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Spins past him. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on his 4th possession. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
No, come on.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And some room to maneuver. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it 2nd down. Fournette on the counter. And some room to work. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Play fake here on 1st down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Randy Gregory in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Beathard. Under pressure now, and Beathard goes down to the turf. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this.
What the fuck is he doing right there,
Jones to
man?
punt it away. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a
Let's see what he got. Come back all the way back.
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers,
Get them cover two.
And try to make a first down and get some momentum.
Just killing my old line.
It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
I got no speed. I can't get away from him. Let's see.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On the ground, it's Riddick. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he connects with Ebron. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Stafford finding his big tight end Ebron for a Lion first down.
Many different ways to create space, but
called
on
a
that
timeout,
play,
bro.
he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to.
I called a timeout, bro, and that's what happens.
Second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On second down, here's Stafford. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. And on third down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to fire one deep. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 31 on third down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And now running right through it. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So 2nd down, 3 yards to go now. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Here's Beathard to throw. Out to his left. And he finds a man
This
with a
nigga just stows the ball.
The 13 yards that time in the first.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Why are they pushing me off the ball like that?
He did get a couple up to the 49.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Again, it's Fournette. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. To throw is Beathard. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10.
Oh, man, you got 2 minutes with 97 speed. You're not doing nothing, bro.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Beathard. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now back to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Ezekiel Ansah able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. This offense so far on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll set up a throw. The quick slant caught. And he's into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game being on second half no matter what. Well, his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Stafford looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let one open his tape. Touchdown, Lions. Golden Tate, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Yes. And the decision to bring it out is going to
speed everywhere, man.
Yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
Ezekiel Ziggy Ansah with a tackle for loss. Just think he's still learning the game of football. Didn't play a heck of a lot of it in his native country. And at BYU was just scratching the surface before he hit the NFL.
Yeah, from Ghana, where he really likes soccer and basketball, but football's okay for him, right?
Yeah, I think it's worked out very well. Drafted on potential, he's realizing it here.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 11, and they're going to go soft on the corners. He'll look to throw. Lets this one rip toward. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Safety, bro.
Is 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have it.
Come on, safety.
That's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Back now at Ford Field. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th.
Fuck it, man. I gotta bring the fucking pain, boy.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And
Fuck,
he's
gotta
unable to
bring the
grab
pain,
it.
boy.
Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. The Cowboys on third down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at about 43.
Let's go.
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll drop the throw. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 30 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a Dallas first down. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Bailey now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. They're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And out now come the Cowboys. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they just expanded that here in the 2nd half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Carlos Dunlap able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of 3. The Cowboys on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start.
Well, this boy's a scrub. This boy's a scrub. 297 speed wide receivers. Super D, Dallas O-line. He's a scrub. You playing cover 2, bring your safeties in the box and hike the ball. They get back to their spot. Get the fuck out of here. How do you bring a safety up in the box on a cover 2 and he still beat the receiver back to his spot on a cover fucking 2? I tell you, boy. I tell you, boy. These boys saying, boy, wait till I get my team together. I'm gonna whoop his fucking ass. He's a scrub, bro. Straight the fuck scrub. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up scrub, bro. Straight fucking scrub.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base.
Scrubs.
Guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up
and avoids the turnover. Here's Stafford, able to fight through 1 tackle. Looking deep here for Ebron. This is
fucking scrub. Look at this fucking scrub, bro.
He's gonna be marked down deep in
these boys.
Territory. A big play on 3rd down for the Lions. 67 yards.
These niggas are scrubs, bro.
And now a 1st down following
got that team. Oh, God, got something for that shit. You just keep on, keep on. My old line is cut.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he couldn't quite get there.
Come on, man. Look at this dives off for the dude.
Back-to-back nice
You
plays.
dead, man. What are you doing?
First down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming.
Now he a run committing. What a scrub. This nigga's a scrub, bro.
His 4th touchdown on the year.
He's a scrub. You got that super Dallas team. That sounds all good. Your O-line, D-line, all the wide receivers, both 97 speed. That's nice. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I shouldn't have to wait on him, man. Y'all got to fix that. If he don't know I'm coming out in that shit, I should better kick that bitch before he even get prepared. And he just scoops. Come on, man. Without his hands teeing up, he just scoops, right? All right.
We brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And this team is a fucking cut, man.
Much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
He's got his guy. It's Patton over the middle. And they'll be inside
the 35 got 95 speed apiece.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Bullshit. Let's go.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. Here comes the D swarming to the line. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had...
Oh, my God! Oh, wow. Come on, man. Don't let this scrub just do this shit, man. You're a fucking scrub. No way, scrub. Come on, man. This nigga's a 60-something overall, man. Come on, man. This is fucking Slay with a 60-something overall wide receiver, man. Come on. So the speed allow him to catch the ball like that? Well, this nigga suck, bro. These niggas don't know nothing about football, boy. But they know about speed, though. They know about speed, though. Just get a nigga that's fast and he catch anything. This nigga's sorry, bro. It's a 65 overall. And this nigga's jumping up, catching a ball with 65 overall? That's that competitive shit, man. Nigga competitive, you can just, you don't even matter what your skill level is, you can just catch the fucking ball, bro. Fucking, this is ridiculous, man. 65 overall. Are you kidding? 62 awareness. Are you kidding? 76 catch, 67 route, 72 catch in traffic, 5'8", 172, 77 spectacular catch, 65 beat press, 85 jump. Are you kidding? This fucking competitive shit is so weak. And I got fucking Slay. 6'1", 94 speed, 93, 92 awareness, 88. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out. Come on, man. Wow. That's that competitive shit right there. That's what happens when you play that competitive shit. Shit's weak as fuck, bro. You a 65 overall and you still can go up and catch it over fucking Slay? And you ain't got no hands, no nothing? That doesn't happen. Come on, fellas. Well, I guess cats want to play with what they want to play on. That competitive shit weak as fuck, man. He in a cover two and bringing the safeties up in the fucking cover two. You pass the ball on the fucking cover two. You pass the ball on the cover two and his safeties get back from 0 to 15. Are you shitting me? Where does those safeties live at? That your safeties can get back from 7 yards deep all the way back to 15 in a cover two?
Successful in this game.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception.
Nah, it's over. Let's just run the ball out.
The Lions on third down. They've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point.
Boy, these guys are sorry as fuck, man. He ain't got that 3-man line. He taking his player way outside the block. Look at that shit. This is not even real football. That don't even make no sense. You take your lineman and you move him to the edge and we still don't get no push? That's not even ball. It's not even real. How do you do that? How do you manage that? How do you even manage that? You take number 90, move him to the sideline, and I still don't get no push. Competitive, boy. That competitive football ain't worth a damn. This is why this is a practice league. Just fucking around here. There's no way that's not even real. You take your lineman, your DN, tell him to the sideline, and you still get pressure from that side.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board.
That shit is funny as fuck, bro.
We'll see what they do in this situation. A swing pass.
That shit is funny as fuck, bro.
And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1.
That's funny, bro.
23 yards on the play. They'll throw here. Beathard.
This guy got no route running. Look at that shit, but he's catching touchdowns, though. Fuck out of here, man. They ain't got no route running, but he's catching touchdowns.
Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Here we go now. Green 39.
They'll look to throw here. Dancing to his left.
And he just stand there. And he just I bet he over there thinking he nice as hell right now too. I bet he thinking he real good right now too. Oh my God, I bet he thinking he real good too. Boy, boy, boy. I bet he thinking he is good. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I bet he thinking he good right now. Oh, I bet he think he's good too, boy. Oh, I know he think he good. Yeah, nigga, I'm nice, nigga. Beat this nigga's ass. Oh my God, you're fucking pathetic.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget.
It's O-line, boy.
You're not going to want that feeling. No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? He may meet up with this team again.
And the offense will be looking to get at least some of this yardage back here. It's 2nd and 12. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
No, nigga, don't disrespect me, boy.
With 2 ticks left. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just...
They will great...